Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube. We got a lot of good cards in this pack, actually. This is the kind of pack you want to open. We got Remand, Oko, High Tide, Phyrexian Revoker, Mother of Runes. Even Dalthy Voidwalker is probably first pickable, and Fintorn Elves too. Like, these are all cards that signal an archetype, and they're good in that archetype. Actually, Seasoned Primate, this pack is great all around. Seasoned Primate is a good card too. I don't think I would first pick it, because it's just expensive. But it's a great card in that archetype. So here's the problem. I think probably the card that I would like to take is High Tide, but then I'm passing Remand Thief of Crowns, Remand and Oko. So I don't love that. I could take Mother of Runes. It's like the only good white card in the pack. And then wheel like Phyrexian Revoker. Or I could take Phyrexian Revoker and wheel Mother of Runes. What do I want to do? I feel like taking this card is the highest win rate. Just because the archetype is great and I'm passing so many good blue cards. But I want to stay open, so I'm going to take Phyrexian Revoker. I don't know. I don't actually drop... Ooh, okay. We got some things going on. I'm also moving my microphone while talking. This is not advised, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, we're back to normal. There's a lot of good cards here. Strip Mine and Mana Tide in the same pack. And Thoughtseize, actually, but we're gonna take the Strip Mine. The benefit of taking Phyrexian Revoker is it keeps me open. I can go red, I can go green, anything. If I take Mother of Runes, I'm really kind of locked into wanting to go into white. So I kind of value my flexibility quite a bit, especially with the early picks in Cube. And white cards tend to come around. So like, if I do want to draft white, there's a very low chance this comes around, but there's a decent chance the white card comes around. So I could get the best of both worlds. And with this pack, I'm glad I stayed open. Not a lot of good things for... I don't know, this is just a weird pack. I mean, Cryptic Command is... probably the overall strongest card. Toxic Deluge is great too. We could take Shattered Sanctum if we think black-white is an option. Koth is a good sign. Goblin Rabblemaster is also a great sign. We could also take Llanowar Elves and go like green, but the problem is we're passing a Craterhoof, so we got to keep that in mind too. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to just take the land and stay open. Part of me wants to take this Goblin Rabblemaster. I think Rabblemaster is enough better than the land that I'm just going to take it. I don't want to get mixed up into those blue cards. At least not yet, because I just passed a bunch of good blue cards. And the black-white land, like, it keeps you open the most, but there's like a trade-off, right? Because it's also just not a great card. Here we can take Unholy Heat, Mesmeric Fiend, Blackleaf Cleft, Selfless Spirit, maybe a Stomping Ground. Hexdrinker is also a really good card. I mean, green-red aggro is pretty fun too, but I don't love Unholy Heat because it's really unlikely you're going to get the Delirium, so it's kind of like a shock that can't go face. It can hit Planeswalkers, but I guess shock can hit Planeswalkers too. So that's something to consider. I'm just going to take Stomping Ground. I have one playable red card right now, and Goblin Rabblemaster is particularly good with Mana Elves. I know I just passed a couple of them, but red-green Rabbleman with like Llanowar Elves, Ramunap Excavator would be a lot of fun. Well, there we go. Ramunap Excavator. Speak of the devil. I'm going to take that, not missing out too much on Runaway Steamkin or Light Up the Stage, but yeah, let's do this. Okay. You know what? We do have Bazaar of Baghdad to go with Ramunap Excavator. Discard lands, play them off the Excavator. Can dig us into Strip Mine. If we get Crucible of Worlds, that would be really spicy. I've never drafted this. I think this is the safe pick, but I've never tried this type of a thing. Life from the Loam is in the cube too. So if we can get like Life from the Loam, Bazaar of Baghdad, Ramunap Excavator, that could be fun. I don't know if it's good, but it's not a deck I think I've ever drafted in my life. So let's find out if it's fun. Okay, we're getting like only 3 drops right now, which is pretty rough. Duretti is probably the best pickup. Well, Thundermaw is also good as top end. It kind of signifies our lane too, just like take a big red card here. Maelstrom Pulse is fine. Eater of Virtue is pretty bad. Goblin Bombardment is... I didn't know that was in the cube, actually. I don't know what cards there are that are great with it. So I think we're just going to take Thundermaw Hellkite. I guess you could go Empty the Warrens. Goblin Bombardment is like a build your own tendrils. And there's like a couple of Bloodghast and stuff too. There are some cards that are good with it. Ooh, there's Birthing Pod. Red-green Birthing Pod. Run it back. Red Elemental Blast is probably the... Well, there's a lot of good options here, but you all know what we're taking. We have a lot of fun directions to go. Let's just hope we're not getting cut off on green. Because Birthing Pod's really good when you can go like Elf into Pod. Do we just take another 3-drop in Seasoned Pyromancer? Oh, wait a second. Gitrog Monster, Bazaar of Baghdad. Let's go. I'm drafting nonsense. Unapologetically, let's do this. Mana Tithe, Deranged Hermit as another 5-drop. White Felt Open. I'm gonna take the Tithe. Okay, we get an elf. That's really good, actually. Okay, okay. Then what? Let me sort by mana value. This is good, getting weird. Selfless Spirit is fine. Mesmeric Fiend is pretty good for keeping me alive, though, so I'm gonna do that. Then Toughness 2 or less means this cannot grab Brahmanop Excavator, so I'm just gonna grab the Silent Clearing. Silent Clearing also go to Gitrog Monster. Wow, that's a really late Adeline. But you know what? We're drafting the Bazaar of Baghdad Bloodghast Gitrog Monster deck, so there we go. Oh, I just realized this card, I thought it exiled as a replacement, but it doesn't. It exiles from the graveyard, so you still get death triggers from Eater of Virtue. Okay, that's not so bad. Because I thought it would, like, you know, if you're playing like Bloodghast, it would just exile it, but you could, in theory, sacrifice Bloodghast to like Goblin Bombardment, then crack a fetch, bring back Bloodghast, and then keep going. So that's just something to keep in mind. The last card is Utopia Sprawl. Honestly, kind of a card I want here, but Eternal Witness goes good with Birthing Pod and Strip Mine. So that's the fun option. GTA is great, but I've drafted GTA enough. I'm doing something fun here, and let's just take Eternal Witness. We can maybe wheel this Ephemerate, and then we have Eternal Witness Ephemerate. Okay. Also, Eternal Witness Bazaar of Baghdad is basically a demonic tutor. Convince me otherwise. There it is, Life from the Loam. Alright, this is the stipulation, let's do it. Life from the Loam. So now, I could just kind of activate Bazaar of Baghdad all willy-nilly, and then eventually I'll hit Life from the Loam, get lands back, and then somehow win from there. I haven't figured that part out yet, but we've got a game plan. I don't know if it involves Birthing Pod anymore, but if I could do Birthing Pod Life from the Loam Bazaar deck, that would be so good. Then we get Nurturing Peatland, helps with the mana. Bone Crusher Giant is good. Animate Dead is probably the correct pick, because we could Bazaar of Baghdad discard Gitrog Monster, then reanimate it. I have no idea what this deck is, but we're going to find out together. And I need the fixing. This card's actually pretty spicy in the deck. Good card draw with Life from the Loam. And then there's a Fauna Shaman. There's a Shriekmaw, Escape to the Wilds. Escape to the Wild is pretty awesome with Strip Mine because it helps you hit it, and then you can play like Strip Mine, Ramanop Strip Mine or something, so that's something. Fauna Shaman, I guess I could discard a Bloodghast. It's not amazing. Restoration of a Ganjo, though. There we go. You can discard a card, and this can get back lands, so I can get back my Strip Mine. Yes, let's do that. Okay, there's our Wasteland. Oh, this is a really good Braids deck, too. Oh, man. It's a good Wasteland and a good Braids deck. Braids is going to come around, right? Braids is going to come around. I believe in her. They're both great. The thing is, Wasteland is like good with the rest of their deck, and I can like, you don't need mana to cast this, so it's just going to fit in the deck no matter what. And just imagine Life from the Loam getting back Strip Mine Wasteland. Think about that, beautiful. And Nurturing Peatland. That's a lot of value. Blooming Marsh. Ooh, Rishadan Port 2. I could just be like full on mana denial here. I already have Nurturing Peatland. Yeah, let's go full mana denial. So I think I might just be straight up green-black. That's a Gaia's Cradle. Interesting. Dockside Extortionist could be pretty spicy. I really don't want to play Nighthawk Scavenger. It's like a fine card. I guess it's pretty funny if you're killing their lands because that gives extra graveyard types. Okay, we can narrow it down. I'm not playing any of these 3 cards. I'm not playing Gaia's Cradle in this deck, I don't think. Sun Titan is spicy, but pretty expensive. Extortionist is just okay. Elspeth is probably the best option in terms of like a stacks deck. She's just hard to cast. But, alright, I'll take the Scavenger. I don't love it. Don't love it at all. Lion's Eye Diamond, Beaumont Courier, Liliana the Last Hope. So this mills cards and then gets creatures back. Okay, wait, hang on. This is game plan. We have Bazaar of Baghdad, Life from the Loam, and then Liliana also mills us, so we're being like a self-mill graveyard deck. This mill can trigger Gitrog Monster, but it can also get back Gitrog Monster. We have a lane. I think I probably need Utopia Sprawl. I know I said I wanted Ephemerate Eternal Witness, and I still kind of do, but I also need to cast my spells. So let's be responsible here. Vraska's pretty spicy. She does what Elspeth only wishes she could do. Bloodchief's Thirst. We could take Acidic Slime, but I can't take more 5-drops. Thalia would be pretty nice with all of my mana denial. I don't know if I can cast her, though, is the problem. And I have 0 removal, so if I had better mana, I think Thalia is the Windmill Slam Dunk pick there. But because my mana is so bad, I just can't. I can't do that. There's Braids. Okay, you know what? This is this deck suddenly transformed. I'm actually pretty excited about this now. So my biggest concern is the mana. Like, I don't think I can run red now. I'm just kind of like obs on Braids. Probably not Birthing Pod. There's a Lurrus, but I need Blooming Marsh. And then Harpy to Spring last pick. All right, we need a friendly last pack. I have to keep in mind I do have Birthing Pod stuff available. There's a Crucible. Oh, there's a Crucible. Okay. Let's take it. Let's take a Crucible. I love this deck already. Ramanop, Crucible, Braids, Gitrog, Vraska. I mean, honestly, with Crucible, Bazaar of Baghdad is just like good card advantage now. The biggest issue is I can't really play it until like turn 3 because I want to have at least 2 lands in play so that I could like at least cast Life from the Loam or something. But yeah, we have Bloodghast. I love this deck. I don't know about Restoration of a Ganjo. I was excited about it, but you have to get a basic Plains. We'll see. I like all the other modes of it. Also, there's going to be like a 19 land deck. I think Fast Pond is probably the best card I could get. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of good options. Verdant Catacombs can grab Stomping Ground, but no green. Arbor Elf is great, as is Devoted Druid. And then Library is pretty nice, but I think I'm going to take the on-color fetch. With Crucible Ramanop, fetches become very valuable. And this makes it, if I get like a black-green fixing, I can go that way. And with Stomping Ground and the fetch now, I can probably at least bring in one of the green cards, likely maybe this Goblin Rabble Master, just to pressure our opponents a little bit. And then we get Primeval Titan. This pack is not amazing for us. I mean, we could take a Walking Ballista. Goldspan Dragon is cute. In more ways than one. Look at him. Oh my gosh. I mean, Ballista's fine. It does give us stuff to do with all the mana we're gonna get. So that's an option. Primeval Titan is just like double Demonic Tutor, because we can Primeval Titan for Strip Mine, Wasteland, Rishadan Port. The problem is casting it is the difficult thing. And I don't think Reanimator is open. So like, is this deck ever getting to 6 mana? I don't think so. At least not by any normal means. So I think I'm going to play it conservatively and just take the Walking Ballista. Give us some interaction, a win condition, all in one card. Again, I would love Primeval Titan, but I can't do it. I don't have the ramp. Ooh, Regrowth? Yikes. I mean, Regrowth. With Bazaar Baghdad is spicy. Right now I have no fetchable duels. I guess I probably want... it hurts so much that Blooming Marsh isn't like a Verdant Catacombs or whatever. I think I want to take Polluted Delta because I do have like black sources, and again, every fetch is great with Life from the Loam and stuff. I have enough playables, so I'm gonna take this because if I find the black-green land, ugh, every single one of these that I see hurts, but I think I still take it. If I find Field of the Dead now, my deck's gonna be sick. Yeah, if any of these was a fetchable black-green duel, that would be so much better. Still nothing, but we found Elvish Reclaimer, and that is like the perfect card for us. Okay, I like that. So that can grab, Strip Mine, Waste, even Bazaar of Baghdad if we're looking for utility. And we have 11 land, so we have 20 playables right now. I almost want to just bring in like Escape to the Wilds and just go like really deep. I'm not really sure these white cards are going to get there though. So I can get rid of that and probably not playing Mana Tithe. I think Silent Clearing is just going to be there because it's the land I can sack. So maybe we'll bring in Thundermaw for now because I do have like 2 red sources at the moment. Infernal Grasp. Archon of Valor's Reach is spicy top end. Raging Ravine is a win condition. And it does give me another source of red. Right, I could just kind of sit back with like Ramen Up, Excavator, Raging Ravine and go off. Yeah, let's do that. Being able to tutor up my win cons with Life from the Loam, Ramen Up, Crucible is pretty spicy. I think we might just never see that black-green dual land. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, this is... I no longer need Thundermaw. We're just Field of the Dead. This deck is amazing. This deck is so good. Okay. Razorverse Thicket, Wheel of Misfortune. Am I playing the white cards? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna take Murderous Rider. Be able to kill some annoying planeswalkers or whatever. Arbor Elf is great. I love me an Arbor Elf. Although, maybe it's not great because I don't have any, I don't have any forests really to get back. It's gotta be better than Utopia Sprawl. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if I love it. We could take Sword of Fire and Ice for some matchups, I guess. I don't know, this deck is spicy. Let's take this. I'm concerned about the Arbor Elf situation. Tide Hollow Scholar, maybe I bring in the white cards. Sundown Pass definitely helps. So now I have Sundown Pass and Silent Clearing. Grim Lavamancer's decent. I am going to fill my graveyard too. Wow, the Kiki combo went very late there. Yeah, so right now I have Sundown Pass, Silent Clearing to cast white cards. I don't think the things that need forest are really going to get there, right? I don't think they are. Polluted Delta right now has 0 fetchable targets. If I get a swamp, it will have 1. Alright, what does this deck look like? This is 20 playables right now. Okay. If I run the Restoration of a Gonjo, I have to run a basic Plains in my deck. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think given the amount of 3-drops I have, it would be so much easier if I just had like Verdant Catacombs or something. Or I don't know the name of the card. The black-green like dual lands, basically. Because I don't think these do anything reliably enough. I don't even know if I can run Polluted Delta. Let's see, I can go... Well, you know what? No, I think I might be able to make this work. We're going to run 18, probably 19 lands with this deck, honestly. And I think Arbor Elf is better than Utopia Sprawl. I think I like Grim Lavamancer. It gives me some interaction. Okay, so I can run Polluted Delta, Verdant Catacombs, Wasteland. I don't need Sundown Pass. I will run Silent Clearing. So I run all of these. My black-green fixing is quite good. And then I'm going to run some swamps and some forests. I don't think I run a mountain because these are kind of late-game red cards. So like 3 and 3. 19 land. Honestly, this feels like a 19 land deck to me because Bazaar Baghdad's kind of like a spell. And then I have 3 forests plus 1 weight at 4. So I have effectively 5 forests. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with this deck? See you guys round 1. Actually, I'm going to do a thing I don't often do. I'm going to cut Goblin Rabblemaster and bring in Sword of Fire and Ice. I think I'm not going to have red reliably enough to like make too much use of Goblin Rabblemaster. Plus I have Field of the Dead, so like I don't really need the Rabbleman to do stuff. This deck is so spicy. Any way to play lands faster? This cube really needs exploration. If I had exploration instead of like Arbor Elf, this would be amazing because I can just keep playing lands really quickly. Right now the problem is if you play Gitrog Monster, there's actually no way to increase the number, or wait, no, he lets you play an additional land, right? Okay, never mind. it's fine. But there's like not a lot of ways to like take advantage of what we got going on. If I go like turn 1 forest exploration, Bazaar of Baghdad, and then like, you know, discard Life from the Loam, turn 2 dredge Life from the Loam, get back 3 lands, play 2 lands, like I'm kind of going off. Right now, we're close, but not quite there. All right, we're playing against Wolf Fungus. We're on the play. How are we land screwed in this deck? I mean, I'm going to keep this because I'm running literally 19 land. So, like, the odds of me hitting lands is so high. But this is wild. All right, we're playing on Wasteland. We get to go turn 2 Mesmeric Fiend and then start Rishid importing. But half of the lands in my deck at the beginning of the game were lands. I have 2, so now it's 17 out of 33. So now it's greater than 50%. And there's a Jace. Alright, that's a problem. There's Verdant Catacombs. Okay, so I think I do want Rishad Import in play. Play Mesmeric Fiend. Show me what you got. Chromox, Relic of Progenitus? Oh no. Well, I have to take the rest to Fairy Time Raveler, but Relic is brutal here. What the heck? Their hand is really good. I guess, yeah, I take Teferi. You can't just Relic of Progenitus me, that's not even fair. Because, like, the thing I want to do is play Crucible, but they can, like, exile my Verdant Catacombs for free off Relic. They don't even have to crack it. Okay, so they drew that card, they discard Chrome Mox. They play Restoration of a Ganjo. They get a Plains. Okay. Okay, drawing a land there was pretty good because now I can play Crucible of Worlds without exposing Verdant Catacombs. And they're playing Restoration, that's fine. So their hand is Relic Island Plains. Play this untapped, play Crucible. Maybe that wasn't good. Because I can't play Verdant Catacombs from the graveyard directly. Right, I think the play I wanted to make was fetch for Verdant Catacombs, and then I can instantly grab it back off Crucible, but now I have to play it for a turn, and that gets weirder. Okay, that's something, I guess. There's the Relic, they eat my Crucible. There's a Reclaimer, I like that a lot. I could play Obelisk Reclaimer and Liliana, their hand is... I think I know that it's just a basic island in hand. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go Verdant Catacombs for Swamp. Play Liliana. Oh, I should have attacked with Mesmeric Fiend first. That was a mistake, actually. Do that. Attack with Mesmeric Fiend. We exile the Crucible. Yeah, I think if I attack first, they probably block, then I can kill Jace. This just didn't work out. If I draw any untapped land, we can escape to the wilds, which will be really good. And I guess right now we're just digging towards Liliana Ultimate, hopefully. Never mind, Liliana's dying. Goodbye, Liliana. Then they flip Jace. Oof. Okay. Yeah, it's not great for me. This Relic is unbelievably hosing me, and I don't like it. But any land off the top, we're in business. They discard Soulfire Grandmaster. They shrink that guy. They eat my land? Okay. Alright, deck. Untapped land, please. There's a lot of them in the deck. This is better than Goblin Rabblemaster in the situation, but still quite terrible. I can Elvish Reclaimer and Rishad Import. I feel like that doesn't really get me anywhere, but I don't know if Sword of Fire Nice does either. Just another land would be huge. I definitely want to activate Elvish Reclaimer. I guess I just want to do that in Rishad Import, even if it is really bad for me. So let's port down the blue mana. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to activate. They have Field of the Dead? What is happening? Alright, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 different land types, so it's not that many. I take 3. Then they shrink the dude. I can grab Field of the Dead, because most of my double black cards are gone. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Like this. Because I want to get tapped lands out of my deck, too. Yeah, let's grab Field. They eat this. Land? Untapped? Oh, come on. They have... Oh, this is so brutal. They have Relic. Do I just concede so they don't know, like, the extent of which my deck is? No. I think I can go... Yeah. We can force them to pop Relic. So, and then I can have Life from the Loam in my graveyard. Okay, this is still possible. I can sacrifice this swamp, then cast Life from the Loam on the swamp. Yeah, this can work. And I'm going to grab a tapped land here, which will just be Blooming Marsh. And I cast Life from the Loam on the swamp. Then I get to play the swamp. So now I have 5 lands. And they don't crack Relic, because they're just going to eat... It's so frustrating, right? They get to eat Life from the Loam for free now, but at least I have 5 lands in play. So we can start building up to Field of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands for the opponent. I can strip mine Field of the Dead at any time, so that's not a huge concern. And I'm taking like a couple hits off these spirits, but I actually could still win this. I need to deal with this Jace though. They shrink that guy. Take 4. Alright, now we get to do a thing. Braids is a little bit late to the party, but that's okay. Escape to the Wilds. Blood Chief's Thirst. Does this have CMC 1 or 3? Well, I think I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh, I could just kill Jace? Oh, I could just kill Jace. That's amazing. Let's play around Daze. And we'll go with Nurturing Peatland. Then we kill Jace here. Then we pass turn. And now we're doing a thing. I have a 1-1 to block their 3-4. Jace isn't ultimating. I might have gotten back into this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 7. Okay. We're going to exile Escape. Take 5. Pull the 6 life. Not amazing, but I have a Nighthawk Scavenger coming in. Oh, and I get a land. Oh, this is so good. Silent Clearing gets to trigger Field of the Dead. We get a zombie. Then I get to go Nighthawk Scavenger. And I want to be able to activate Elvish Reclaimer to get another zombie. So... And I want to get Wasteland to deal with their Field of the Dead, because I should be winning the Field of the Dead battles. And I don't want to take much damage here, so... I guess I wait. Do I wait? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Being able to tutor up zombies is pretty nice, and yeah, I think I do Rishid import them on upkeep. Tap down blue-black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they move to combat. I mean, do I even want to trade off? I guess I could just fetch another zombie token and double block. Oh, interesting. They make another 1-1? Okay. I'm okay with this. We can block like this. Take 3 damage. How am I still in this game? I have no idea. They crack Relic. Okay, finally that goes away. I gain 1. Oh, that makes sense. I gain 1 now. I guess they figured I would block there and then run into Nighthawk Scavenger. Wrath of God. They get to Fairy back. I lose a bunch of stuff. Do I want an Elvish Reclaimer? At this point, I don't think so. No, I don't think I want to. Maybe I did to get Wasteland for their Field of the Dead. Because now they can play Teferi upticks. I'm at 4 life. Alright, we're still in a game here. Do I want to crack one of these to draw a card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different land types. If this goes away, it's going to be 6. This will put it back up to 7. What am I hoping to draw? Wasteland? Something besides Bazaar of Baghdad? Probably. Alright, I'll crack 1. Bloodghast, okay. Oh, Vraska's very good. Okay, let's go... How am I doing this? Bazaar of Baghdad. Make a zombie. 1... I don't think Rishid import really matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play Vraska and kill Teferi. Then I activate Bazaar of Baghdad. Discarding Bloodghast. Sword of Fire and Ice, and honestly probably Braids at this point. And then, what else do I do? Play Walking Ballista for 1. Okay, so Light from the Loam is gone. Crucible of World is gone. Ramen Up Excavator still in my deck somewhere. I still have Wasteland and Strip Mine in my deck. And Vraska Bloodghast is going to be pretty spicy. They attack Vraska, we block. And I have Phyrexian Revoker to deal with any Planeswalkers they might have. Just another... Oh, they got Prismatic Vista? Okay. They are doing the same thing as us. But we have Wasteland. Okay, let's go get Gitrog Monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the monster. You love to see it. Then we get to go Wasteland. Make a zombie, bring back Bloodghast. Oh, it's so good. And they didn't fetch in response. I will bring back Bloodghast. Uptick Vraska, sacrifice this Bloodghast to draw a card. Or do I sacrifice this Swamp? Because I have Gitrog Monster, I draw 2? Let's do that. Because I can play an additional land this turn. At this point, I guess I activate Bazaar of Baghdad. I'm gonna like deck myself very soon. Okay, discard this, this, and this. Draw a lot of cards. Okay, Deathcap Glade. Field of the Dead token comes back. Then I play Eternal Witness, getting back something. 1, 2, 3. Down to 4 life. Play Eternal Witness. This gets back. Oddly enough, I kind of just want to get back a forest, but I guess I have Polluted Delta. I'll get a Nighthawk Scavenger. And then we move through turn. Is it May? No. Okay. So I will deck myself very soon. They're going to fetch and then I kill Field of the Dead. Yeah. Kill this. There's my Grim Lavamancer. And I can always sacrifice Gitrog Monster to Vrask if I'm like too concerned about decking, but this is quite the deck. Watch them play Armageddon and then make me mill out. That would be something. Alright, I think at this point we sacrifice Bazaar of Baghdad on my upkeep. Draw 2. I guess I'll move to combat first. Just swing out with all these. They take the hit. I guess I want to activate this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they die. Okay, I won that game. I actually won that game. That's amazing. Okay, they... I'm so happy. I don't even care what happens. I won that game. Oh, Sword of Paradise is so bad. I'm just going to cut this for another forest. Literally, that would have been better as any land. So we're running 20 lands. I don't care. Beautiful. We keep these. Hopefully I don't have a Mox again, because this deck's really good against decks without Moxing. Like, we have so much land destruction. So we wasteland them turn 1. Hope they get mana screwed. Excellent, excellent. They play a tapped land turn 2. Good to hear. Ooh, okay. Raging Ravine into Swamp. Swamp is the game plan currently. And they missed a land drop. Good. Yes, okay, that's excellent. Now I play the Lava Man. We draw a Gitrog monster. Like, this is still better than Sword of Fire and Ice, any of these lands. At least for now. Next turn we get to Liliana kill the Baleful Strix, hopefully. And yeah, 20 land deck is just getting there. Jace Vryn's Prodigy, sure. So we're gonna let them have Jace, because we have better things to do, which involves Liliana killing Baleful Strix, and then the following turn Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's so good. I love every second of this. Caracas doesn't matter. It's gonna die to Wasteland. They draw with Jace. Ooh, they discard the relic. So we have a couple options here. Oh, this is probably the easiest one actually, just casting Light from the Loam here. This protects me if they have counter magic, because I can also just Crucible the following turn. Yeah, that works out just fine. If I do that, then I get to uptick on Jace. Then I play my land. And then I attack them for 1. They're gonna flip Jace, but they don't have any spells to cast, at least at the moment. And they're more likely interested in flashing back and killing Liliana, so then I can get back Crucible of Worlds and start attacking their white sources. I don't like this as much now. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Can I leave them with an active Jace? That's the question. I think I might... Well, they have Disenchant in their deck. I don't think I dredge Light from the Loam this turn. I guess drawing an untapped red source lets me kill Jace with Raging Ravine, which would be awesome. So maybe that's an option. They shrink that. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to dredge Light from the Loam. Bazaar of Baghdad. Alright. That's something, I suppose. So let's go Crucible of Worlds. Play Wasteland. And I think I want to kill Shattered Sanctum. Double black is scary, but Caracas, they can also do some stuff. Like Caracas on my Gitrog monster would be annoying the following turn, but they have Jace the Mind Sculptor, so I guess they could just bounce him that way. Let's cut them off of double blue and black. No, double white is Council's Judgment. Let's kill that. Yeah, I don't want them to be able to do stuff. Okay, so that happens. I can downtick Liliana to get more lands into my graveyard. Kind of want to do that, actually. Get back Nighthawk Scavenger. Okay. So now I have Grim Lavamancer activation at the ready. That way, if they brainstorm with Jace, I can just activate on Jace and then attack Jace. Okay, they brainstorm. Come on, Crucible of Worlds. This is why I need exploration. Can you imagine how much better this hand in turn would be if I could play 2 lands a turn? Alright, what do they have? 3 mana. Baby Teferi? Restoration of a Gonjo. Okay, that gives them a basic plains. I don't love it, but it's an option. Oh, that gives them back a lot of lands, actually. That's a good play. Yeah, that's a really good play. They oust the Grim Lavamancer. Alright, let's think about what I'm doing next turn. Grim Lavamancer goes second from the top. I don't really want to draw him, so I can like discard him to Bizarre Baghdad or whatever. I can shoot down Jace. That doesn't really help me too much. Because I'm probably going to have to go Murderous Rider plus Wasteland. So I guess I'm going to shoot down this Jace. Get rid of Field of the Dead. Or just let it happen, because those are 2 pretty important cards. Let's just let it happen. These cards really matter. They do a thing. And now I know the top card, so I can downthink Liliana and guaranteed I'm going to get the Grim Lavamancer back to hand. I don't dredge. Ooh, Arbelf is good too. In fact, I like that more than Grim Lavamancer. So let's go ahead and go Wasteland. Murderous Rider, or Swift End. Kill Jace. That happens. Next turn, what are we doing? We're gonna Wasteland a thing. I'm just deciding if I want Arbor or Grim Lavamancer. Kinda want Grim Lavamancer, actually. Get back to Lava Man. Play the Lava Man. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I play Arbor though, alright, let's do this. Play Arbor around Days, or whatever, I don't know. Then we Wasteland, killing Shipwreck Marsh. So they don't have double black or double blue, at least for now. And I didn't have to draw into Grim Lavamancer that turn. Okay, let's see what they get back. They discard Wrath of God. I guess that makes sense. I almost wonder if they get back Relic. No, they just get a land. Yeah, this card really like nullified a lot of the stuff that I was doing. Ooh, this entered tapped. I don't know why it entered tapped, but I'm okay with it. Here comes Teferi bouncing the Arbor Elf. Yeah, Teferi. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind Sword of Feast and Famine. Okay, that's actually a great position to be in. I really want to play Bizarre of Baghdad. I guess we're going to cast the Gitrog monster next turn so I can play 2 lands a turn and then I can... Ooh. No, you can't Chromox. Oh, do you have like Mana Tithe? That would kill me. But I guess I can go Wasteland then Gitrog monster. They have 1 card in hand. Oh, they're just going to oust the Arbor Elf? No! Wait, that's fine. I can go Gitrog monster. Yeah, because I have another swamp to cast. Okay, maybe I should have done this the turn before. No, because I wanted to cast Murderous Rider. This is going to work out. So I draw. No delve. Now I just get to go Forest, Gitrog Monster, Wasteland, Caracas. Or Polluted Delta for my final swamp. I think that's better. Let me make sure I have 3 swamps. Okay, I have 3 swamps in my deck. None are exiled, so this can grab one. So let's go Polluted Delta. Fetch up. Grab a swamp. Gitrog Monster. Play Wasteland. Kill their Caracas. Draw a card. Oh, I can dread that? Nah. Then we uptick Liliana. Oh, okay. Alright, we're doing a thing. I need to remember this guy gives you Exploration effect. So they can Wrath of God if they want to. They can oust, I guess. But none of those are like particularly great. And Sword of Feast and Famine making me discard is actually kind of good. Because I could discard Pledgast. Bribery. Okay. I don't know what they can grab. Braids. Gitrog is the best in my deck, and it's glad that he's on my side of the field. Rabble Master's gone. Oh, they can grab Ramanop Excavator. Did they play land first? They did. Oh, good. Okay, because they could have taken Ramanop Excavator, and that would have been kind of backbreaking. But they already played a land. They shrink my Gitrog. I mean, they have to like chump block because they don't even have the ability to equip sword here. Sick. I like that. And let's just sacrifice this swamp. Don't need that much black mana. Ooh, Phyrexian Revoker is huge. Okay, that's really good. So I knew I was drawing that. So I can double Wasteland them here, which is probably just the play. Go Wasteland. On Shipwreck Marsh. I'm trying so many cards. All right, Walking Ballista is good too. This is so good. Then I get to go. Oh, I kind of want Grim Lavamancer actually. So let's go. I think we're gonna go Phyrexian Revoker on Jace Telepath Unbound, so they can't cast Wrath of God. Jace Telepath Unbound. They can still equip Sword of Feast and Famine, but I really don't care about that because I have like a bunch of blockers. Let's go Arbor Elf, Grim Lavamancer, and then we go Wasteland. Get rid of Field of the Dead, draw a card. Strip Mine, excellent. There's only 5 damage, so they can't even kill my dude. And I'm still gonna attack Jace, even though I named it. They make a spirit, which I can kill. Liliana kill this spirit. And the next turn we can kill Ramanov Excavator with Grim Lavamancer plus Liliana. It's a pretty good position to be in. Yep. So if they attack, I could just block with Phyrexian Revoker. I think that's the play. They're just attacking me. Let's just block with Grim Lavamancer. I don't really need this card. I could also just get it back with Liliana. So now we're going to play Strip Mine and just eat the last 2 of their lands. Even though they have a bunch of artifact mana, like, kind of cheating, we're still in a decent position. Okay, so do I want to sacrifice a land here? I kind of don't, because they can bounce Gitrog with Karakas. I guess I'm not winning, right? Because I sack a land and then they kill, or they bounce him. Can I replay him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. Okay, let's just sack a land. Bounce my dude. I draw a card. Ooh, Elvish Reclaimer, pretty good. No dredge. Alright, so now we're gonna play... I mean, Karakas is kind of annoying. That's for sure. I guess I'm not out of this yet, am I? I think we're gonna go... Strip Mine from hand. Yeah, this is actually a problem. Okay, I think we're just not gonna play Gitrog Monster this turn. Nighthawk Scavenger. Pretty big. And then Jace can't do anything. But we can play Walking Ballista just as another blocker. And then we uptick Liliana. And then I attack Jace here. Because then he can't Wrath. And that's really all I'm concerned about. And then I discard Bazaar of Baghdad. Because I don't need it. And then next turn I can set up for the Gitrog monster to like double Strip Mine or whatever. And I will block Ramanov, I think. Attack me. Yeah, we just block. Shoot their face. I'm just gonna shoot Jace. I'm like pretty scared of Jace, and this means if they Wrath, I'm not like super dead, because they can't downtick on Jace here. Okay, they don't do anything. Good news, no dredge. So let's move to combat first and see what happens there. Although I kind of want to play Strip Mine, so let's do that. Or Wasteland. Then move to combat. Attack their face. Attack Jace. They condemn the Revoker, so they can activate Jace, but that's fine because Jace is at 2 now. Then we Wasteland the Karakas. Then we play Gitrog Monster. And I think I'm just going to start like leaning towards Field of the Dead now. I think that's a pretty good win con. I forgot to activate Liliana, but I have no effects here. I'm running out of time, so I need F6. I am getting hit by Ramanov Excavator, but that's not a huge problem. Yeah, I might have messed up this game. I'm not sure. I should have upticked Liliana. I could have downticked Liliana and gotten a Walking Ballista. Hangerback Walker's fine. They can attack me with Ramanov, but then they don't have good blocks. I'm going to discard Blooming Marsh because it enters tapped. Gitrog is such a beast. I love this card. No dredge. When it dies, you create a token for each +1/+1 counter. Okay. For Gitrog Monster, they're just going to bounce it, so I think I'm just going to sacrifice him. Don't dredge. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing here? Oh, what am I doing? I need to attack them for 6 in the air, and then I guess I just win off Grim Lavamancer. Alright, let's move to combat. Attack Jace. Then I get to go Eternal Witness. Getting back Walking Ballista. Then I'm going to play Wasteland. Cast the Walking Ballista for 2. Then I uptick Liliana on this thing. Then I pass turn. So now, I mean, the King Caracas, there's like a couple cards they can draw, but they're dead to Nighthawk Scavenger and Walking Ballista. And at this point, I feel like I just take the hit off Ramanap. I think I chump blocked maybe a couple turns too many. They disenchant the Ballista. Okay, so I hit their face for 2. And then their last card has to be a kill spell, otherwise Nighthawk Scavenger just wins here. So I can F6 now. I'm not going to block anything. They could have disenchanted their own Hangerback Walker, which might have been... No, that doesn't work because I have the Ballista. Okay, that actually makes sense. They didn't really have much plays. Okay, wow. What a game. This is one of the sweetest decks I've ever drafted. And I'm going to edit my deck, get rid of Swords of Feast and Famine, and just go up to 20 lands here. That feels just right to me. See you guys next round. And if you didn't know, I do make art. Today I'm showcasing my historical restoration pieces. So this is where I go through and find something like Leonardo da Vinci's notebook, which is really small. And I use an AI algorithm to restore it to full resolution, and it looks really awesome. So the one that I like the most is the Leonardo da Vinci skull. It looks really cool. Framed on the wall. I think here's a picture someone had of it. So that one's pretty cool. I also have them available in metal. I actually have this one in my bathroom. This is a real picture of the piece that I have in person. It's available on metal. The berry plant's pretty good too. So if you're interested in any of those, there's also a ton of other art if you're interested in that. Otherwise, enjoy the games. Oh, I will keep this hand. This is a turn 3 Braids. On the draw, it's a lot worse, but it's fine. I almost wonder if Grim Lava Mansion would be better off just being like any other card. In fact, maybe I'm just supposed to bring in the land enchant. Oh man, Ragavan. Ragavan's like really annoying because he can exile my win cons. I'm gonna end up trading off here. I guess, at least at the moment, Elvish Reclaimer is worse. So I can do that. Because playing Arbor Elf next turn still lets me play Braids. Oh hey, big fan. Thanks. Good luck, have fun. Uh-oh. I'm also gonna give them the sad face. Okay, well at least they did the sequencing wrong, so I take 1 less damage. We'll take what we can get. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Please don't exile anything too good. Rishid Port. Okay, that didn't matter. Although Braids is really bad against Ragavan treasures. So that's a thing. Arbor Elf. Death Cap Glade tapped. Go ahead. And I'm going to try and trade off here. We'll see if it works. Because then I can Eternal Witness back Elvish Reclaimer. Oof. Okay, never mind. We are going to Murderous Rider the Layla. They hit a land? Come on. Alright. At least I get to kill Ragavan. This is quite the start from the opponent. But Murderous Rider is actually like pretty good against this. Is there any reason to do this instant speed? I guess I'll just do it at begin combat. That way they don't know what's happening. It might change their sequencing. Kill this. Okay, somehow we're surviving turn 1 Ragavan into turn 2 Layla. Well, I'm at 10 life, but I'm not instantly dead. Oof, that's pretty good. Smuggler's Copter and Zealous Conscripts are the discarded. Alright. I guess I just have to hope they don't have any removal in hand and do this, because Breeds is not doing a whole lot right now, I can tell you that much. Play Raging Ravine. Next turn I can go Eternal Witness plus Elvish Reclaimer, maybe? Okay, they go Abbot. Just don't hit a Lightning Bolt or Chain Lightning. Alright, Mountain is fine, I suppose. No removal. Ooh. Alright. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I think I'm dead. I can't even Eternal Witness it back. Brutal. I mean, we can see. I take 6 fall to 4. Bazaar of Baghdad. I mean, I'm going to Eternal Witness back a 1-drop anyway, so I guess I just Bazaar here. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can hit. Right? Because I block. No, I block. If they have no spells, I take 3. And I can't even activate Silent Clearing, so let's go ahead and use Bazaar Baghdad, I guess. There's a Crucible. I'm going to discard Silent Clearing, Braids. Wait, I messed up. Was not expecting Bazaar. I'll just give him a smiley face. No, I didn't have the mana to go Eternal Witness plus another thing. Maybe I just discard these and then I Eternal Witness a land? Oh, this is hard. Raid, Silent Clearing are easy. Yeah, I guess I Eternal Witness a land here. Eternal Witness. You get back a swamp. Actually, I have Crucible of Worlds. So let's get back Elvish Reclaimer because it blocks. But unfortunately, I have to block here and here, so I have to play Grim Lavamancer. Pass turn. I'm like very dead to almost anything they can draw. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Okay, well, I actually was toe-to-toe with opponent. I guess Sword of Fire and Ice is decent here. I was toe-to-toe with an opponent who had turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Layla. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm just gonna bring in Utopia Sprawl. I think it's fine. Walking Bliss is good. Do I even care about Sword of Fire and Ice? It's so slow. It's like unbelievably slow. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Utopia Sprawl is a lot better there. I'm on the play. Imagine if I had an exploration. This hand would be great. Alright, let's do it. I think Mono Red is a bad matchup. What do you guys think? So I do this. Next turn I like fetch Life from the Loam. Okay, I just take 1 off Swift Spear. Did Black Lotus? No! I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm not winning this. This is the worst possible matchup. It doesn't matter if I kill their mana. They just Black Lotus the Layla turn 1. Oh, man. I am sorry for what I must do. I forgive you. Just this once. Okay, Goblin Guide is gone. That's good. At least, you know, I'm dying quickly. If I'm going to lose to an insane deck, let it be fast. All right, let's go Verdant Catacombs. This is going to grab a Swamp. I can Life from the Loam. Verdant Catacombs. Pass turn. And then die. Oh, my deck is cool against not instant speed. If Tabernacle was in the cube, that would be sick. Okay, they hit Sulfuric Vortex, but I don't think they can cast it. What are they going to hit off Ragavan? Murderous Rider? Oh, that was my only out. That was literally my only out, I think. Alright. What are we doing here? No Dredge. Rashadan Port. 5/6. If they don't cast a single non-creature spell, I can in fact survive. I guess we have to Bazaar. I don't really have any other out here. I don't want to Dredge. Alright, you know what? Walking Ballista is pretty good. Let's discard Wasteland, Verdant Catacombs, Escape to the Wilds. Play a Walking Ballista for 1. We're just surviving out here. That's all we're doing. It's so bad. Alright, they're just gonna like Fire Blast me? Yeah. Alright, well, we'll move on to the next round. This opponent Brown. I mean, we're not beating this. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Nacho Supreme Esquire. This hand is quite good, actually. So I'll keep it. They thought Seize Marwrath. No, it stays alive. Excellent. Forest. I almost wanted to go Nurturing Peatland Arbor Elf to, like, confuse my opponent, but I don't think that's too worth it, because I can also Phyrexian Revoker Bazaar of Baghdad or something if I want. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and play Nurturing Peatland. And I think my life total matters too. We're just gonna Revoker the Rakdos Signet. I can play Braids next turn, but I could also just Vraska. It depends a lot on what they do. If they don't commit to the board, probably just gonna jam Braids. Oh, Mesmeric Fiend is good. Move to combat and see what happens. They only have 3 mana. I don't want to get like mana drained. I think for this turn, Vraska is better because I can guaranteed kill the Signet. Although, let's just play Braids. Braids is sick. It's time to showcase Braids. Alright, black mana, green, untap this, play Braids. Okay, that resolves, and she doesn't die at end of turn. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just going to sacrifice Phyrexian Revoker, I think. Chupacabra killing Braids? Okay. That's fine. So now we sacrifice Phyrexian Revoker. And here's where stuff gets fun. We get to go Swamp into Vraska. Kill the... Oh. I cannot kill the Chupacabra. for some reason I thought it was 3 or more. All right, I'm gonna +2 and I'm not gonna sacrifice anything. For some reason, I thought that killed the Chupacabra. I'm not gonna offer a trade or anything. Oof, Caracas? Everyone seems to have Caracas these days. So they're gonna make me sacrifice. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. At this point, I think I just have to sacrifice Braids. As much as I... Oh, that's even more clever. I can't even sacrifice it now. Alright, let's sacrifice Silent Clearing. Kind of getting destroyed by my own deck, it seems. Let's go Mesmeric Fiend. See what's going on over there. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have blue mana for Treachery. Time Spiral and Bolas' Citadel are both close. But I'm going to Vraska the Wyrn Power Stone. So actually they're pretty far away from everything. So I guess I just take Treachery. Because it's the thing they're closest to being able to cast. Their hand's actually really bad. Okay, so I could do that. Then we can kill this. Then I can just Wasteland Caracas. They fall down to 3 lands. Next turn I'm going to play Braids. With Rishad Import backup. We let Vraska take the hit. Ooh, Field of the Dead. Alright, we go Rishad Import. Braids. I love Braids so much. Uptick Vraska. Do I want to sacrifice a permanent? Actually kind of do? No, let's not. I could sacrifice a permanent next turn. And I'm not going to block with Mesmeric Fiend, so I may as well attack. If they're sacrificing lands, that's great. If they're sacrificing Chupacabra, that's great. And this is the beauty of Braids. Enjoy. Now we have Rishad Import. Let's sacrifice our Swamp. You know what? You could just get back Treachery. That's fine. Bloodchief's Thirst is fine. Let's go Field of the Dead. Uptick Vraska. Put a stop in their upkeep. Attack them with Braids. Actually, I don't even want to run into Snapcaster Mage. Let's just deal with their blue mana. Alright, now we tap down their blue. And now they're just going to lose all their permanents. And it's so good. It's so good. Alright, beautiful. Definitely getting rid of Grim Lavamancer. I think Utopia Sprawl is just better here. We could just make that swap. Alright, Nacho Supreme Esquire. This hand is good if I can draw a forest. This not being a forest is like the bane of my existence. And they mulliganed. Excellent. I almost want to go turn 1 Bazaar. Is that weird? I don't think it is. We'll see. If I draw a forest, obviously I do something else. Raids. So if I go turn 1 Bazaar, yeah, let's do that. I'm drawing into good stuff. I can discard Bloodghast and bring it back next turn. They play Rakdos Signet, that's fine. So we're gonna Bazaar. Yeah, I'm just looking for a forest here. Oh, Strip Mine's good too. Discard Bloodghast, Life from the Loam, and Nurturing Peatland. None of these are forests. We draw... do I want to draw naturally? Because hitting a forest here would be particularly good. Yeah, I think I draw naturally for the turn. Okay. I kept the wrong land, because casting Elvish Reclaimer here would be pretty good. But I guess I can Bazaar again. No Dredge. No Dredge. Okay. That's kind of rough. Discard Braids. At this point, Utopia Sprawl isn't happening. And Silent Clearing. Play this tapped. Yeah, I kept the wrong land. Playing Elvish Reclaimer here would be awesome. But again, if I had drawn a forest in any of those activations, we'd be in pretty good shape. We're just not. Okay, well, we can attack Ashiok at least. They hit Field of the Dead. The literal next card was a forest. That hurts. Alright, let's dredge Life from the Loam. Then I get to go Strip Mine. Loam back some lands. Forest. Swamp. Rishad Import. Attack Ashiok for 2. And then I have Bazaar activation again, but we're kind of in a weird spot now. Factor Fiction, sure. So they played a land pre-combat. I don't really want to give them Demonic Tutor. They can't play any of these cards this turn, so they tapped kind of weird. Emery seems pretty weak. I don't really care about Emery. Collective Brutality is annoying. Demonic Tutor, Collective Brutality feels like they could just reanimate me. So maybe we give them like Emery, Demonic Tutor, or Collective Brutality plus lands. The thing is, I don't really want to give them stuff to discard. So let's do this. Okay. I don't know. This is a pretty rough split. I guess they're likely to just take Demonic Tutor, so I guess I'll do it like this. Demonic Tutor is just the best card in their deck, plus a land means they can cast it. And tempting them this way makes a Nighthawk Scavenger stronger if they choose the pile of 2. Yeah, I figured they would. Exile the top 3. Vraska. That's like a lot of my answers here. Okay, let's... Do I activate Bazaar? Yeah, I think I do. I'll dredge Life from the Loam once, then draw. Then I can discard... Walking Ballista is pretty good. I guess I just discard all 3 lands, and then I can go Elvish Reclaimer, Life from the Loam. The thing is, Ashak kills me really fast. Like really fast. Alright, let's go ahead and go... I could also just go land Elvish Reclaimer, or Ramanop Excavator. No, I think this is the play. Life from the Loam, getting back Forest. Just the 3 lands I discarded. Play the Forest. Play Elvish Reclaimer. Attack Ashiok with Bloodghast. And then I can grow Elvish Reclaimer whenever I want to with Bazaar of Baghdad activation. Ugh, this deck really needs an exploration. Being locked into 1 land a turn is just so brutal here. Ugh, okay, that dies. Yep. I think I'm just dead to, like, turn 3 Ashiok. The Scarab God. Also don't really have an answer to that. They hit Murderous Rider, which was my one answer. Am I ever beating the Scarab God? No dredge. I don't think I am. Alright, game 3. I just need to get ahead of them. Maybe I just have to mulligan aggressively for an accelerant, and like, maybe Bazaar is not a very big priority, because it was just too slow. I've never really played this deck in Cube before, so I don't really know what to do. Also, Ashiok's a big problem. Because like, she just eats my win cons, and I don't really have a good way to interact with her. So I think we are going to have to mulligan for one of the accelerants. I just went way too hard on Bazaar that game. Opponent sided into a 41 card deck. Okay. There's a Utopia Sprawl, a Liliana. Alright, I'll keep this. They keep 7, so we go Forest, Utopia Sprawl here. We name Black. Pretty good turn 1. They have Soul Ring? Oh, come on. Alright, I'm not winning this probably. I can't even cut them off of blue. I guess I just have to like hope their deck is dirty enough that I can Liliana before they get me, because this is rough. Because the whole point of my deck is to deny them mana, but I don't have any way to do that too quickly because I'm missing fast spawn exploration. So I'm just like dying to bribery or whatever this is. Like Strip Mine isn't good there because they just have 500 mana. So we need to go for the alternative. Okay, you know, that's a lot of mana. I've done quite a few bad matchups in a row. We can say that much. Okay. What are we doing now? Strip Mine does basically nothing. So I guess we just hope they don't have anything and we can Liliana ultimate. Play you. Play Raging Ravine. That's so much mana. How much is that? This is their turn 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Access to 9 total mana here. I love it. Well, I got 1 game off of them, and that's what matters. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst with Kicker on Liliana. Not so scary just yet. Rashad Port. Do I even want a Bazaar? See, this is the problem. Strip Mine does nothing. Whoa! It can cut them off double black, but Rashad Port can do the same thing. Let's do that. Let's attack them for 2 in the air. Tap down. There's Black Source. Here comes Scarab God. Oh, Wormcoil Engine. Alright, that's a card. I don't know how my deck beats that, but Walking Ballista, you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's play a 3/3 Walking Ballista. Then attack them for 2 in the air. So I just make a giant Walking Ballista and then hope that they can't race me so well. I guess I take this race. Please don't be something scary. Mind Slave? Oh, come on. Alright. So they get to like strip mine my... Oh, that's so brutal. They get to like Oh, this is the worst thing ever. All right, let's do 3 damage to them. That was a pretty good top deck. Yeah, so they get to strip mine my Utopia Sprawl, Bazaar of Baghdad, my best cards. Like, oh boy. All right, my game plan is looking thin. I do have Crucible of Worlds, but they could discard that to Bazaar of Baghdad. Yeah, my deck's good against not Soul Ring. Like, I think their opener, I probably could have had a pretty good shot at winning this game if they didn't. Oh. Yeah, if they didn't have specifically Soul Ring, because I would be like strip mining their land, Brishit importing their lands, and they wouldn't have gotten up to the busted 6 mana plays. So I don't. Oh, they're attacking? I guess that means I can't block. Okay. The only good thing out of that is they attacked, because I'm not winning this game if I block, but they don't know my deck. Alright. Ashiok it is. They hit Braids, Murderous Rider, and Verdant Catacombs. Verdant Catacombs would have been an insane draw, actually, because I could get red for Raging Ravine. Bloodghast. Alright, let's activate Bazaar. Discard. Blood Chief's Thirst is actually useful, isn't it? But I need to play land this turn. I just have to play land this turn. Play land, get back Bloodghast. Attack Ashiok, because they're gonna like deck me. There's so many bad things are gonna happen. Yeah, with Murderous Rider gone, I'm just trying to think of what I could possibly do to win this. I mean, I guess fill their graveyard and then race Wormcoil. Thanks, love the brew you got. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a really bad matchup for the brew. They take Eternal Witness and Escape to the Wilds. That hurts. But I take the 6. We draw the thing. You know what? Let's do it. Pay the life. Activate Raging Ravine. Raging Ravine can kill that thing. Attack them, attack them. Okay, we're racing a Wormcoil engine. Let's see how well this goes for us. No, come on! That's unbeatable! Are you kidding me? Alright. It was a good run. Oh, okay. So they do the thing, they gain 6, I hit them for 4. I mean, yeah, because now they just hold back Wormcoil and they can make flying blockers and stuff. So there's like no hope of me ever beating there. I need to draw Vraska, I guess. You know, if I draw Vraska like this turn, then there is some amount of hope. Because I can Vraska down the Retrofitter Foundry. So I can't activate Bazaar. Because I just need Vraska. Ramanop Excavator is actually pretty tempting. I'm not winning the race, so we're not going to Raging Ravine. I can Ramanop Excavator. Okay, that does a thing. Did they take Field of the Dead? They did not. Interesting. Can get Elvish Reclaimer? You know, I'm still in this. This is wild. Yeah, I just have to find a Field of the Dead. Go Nurturing Peatland, crack it. I don't think Rishadan Port does anything. I draw a Forest. Okay, attack them. Down to... back up to 11. We're doing the thing. Vraska into like Field of the Dead could do it. Gitrog like, yeah, there's actually a couple ways I can do this. Okay, they're just gonna make blockers. I can't activate Bazaar because I'm just gonna discard my hand if I do. Arbor Elf is good. So I can activate Bazaar here. There's Vraska. If I do that, I guess I want to Vraska pre-combat, right? Yeah, Vraska. We're gonna destroy Retrofitter Foundry. This forces them to show me what they're gonna do. Okay, they're just getting a 4/4 is pretty big. I think I'm still dead, even with all this spice. If I'd hit Field of the Dead off Bazaar of Baghdad, there could have been something. Maybe I'm just supposed to double Bazaar, but I guess I still needed to hit Vraska for that to even work. Yeah, this card is really good for 1 mana. I mean, obviously they're spending like 15 mana to do stuff, but... yeah, they wasted mana untapping instead of doing other stuff. That's good. They only have... oh, you don't have to use mana? Oh, that's bad. They have 2 4/4s. Okay, okay. That's cool, that's cool. We can do a thing. What can we do? I guess I have to block with Nighthawk Scavenger now. Block here. And I take... oh, I have to block Chump. Okay. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play another land, it will be 7 for Field of the Dead. But if they're attacking Vraska, that's fine, but they're just going to attack me with all of them. Alright, let's attack with Bloodghast. Everything's face up, but you know what? They take 2. That's fine. And then I get to go Strip Mine. I can't activate it. I can't use anything. Oh, am I dead anyway? I block here. I block here. I take 5. What happens if I block like this? I die. Yeah, I have to block like this. Worm Coil down. Go to 3. They have a ton of creatures. Vraska's still alive, though. They play Emery. Emery makes a lot more sense now. They mill only lands. Spicy. Oh, they could just recast Worm Coil. We're so dead. Phyrexian Revoker. Alright, let's uptick Vraska. Sacrifice this Bloodghast. Blooming Marsh. Let's activate Bazaar. Ah, we're so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Gitrog Monster. Strip Mine them. Draw card. Oh, I hit the wrong one. We get back Bloodghast. We're doing the thing. And we get the moral victory at least. We were so close to doing cool stuff. Field of the Dead in the graveyard. Oh, I love it. Yeah, block like here and then die. Ah, it was close. It was spicy. I don't care about the 50. That first match was awesome. And the deck did the stuff. For the cube designers of Magic Online, if you want to support Gitrog Monster style decks, Exploration would do a lot to help, or one of the creatures that like taps to put lands into play. Exploration will be substantially better, but just something that can help you play more lands per turn. Even there's like a land that's like 2 tap, put a basic land into play. Even that would be decent here, because at least you can like ramp into stuff and you could play that in like other decks too. But I think Exploration is the best one that's missing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.